Hey there, boys and girls. I am in Pendleton, Oregon, and this morning we are going to go over to the Mckay Creek National Wildlife Refuge and scout around a little bit, and then we're going to come back to camp, and I've got a surprise for you. Maybe you'd like to follow along. Join me. Shall you? So I believe this wildlife refuge was put in place in 1927 by Calvin Coolidge as a bird sanctuary for migrating birds. No parking in front of the gate. Does that mean me? Too bad I didn't bring my boat, or we could have launched it and went out on the lake. Stopped and talked with that gentleman in the first part of the road for about a half an hour. Pretty interesting talking with some of the locals. Let's head down to the water and see if we can get our toes wet. Whew, that was cold. Let's get back in the car and drive around some more. Well, it looks like we found the end of the road. So they've got this small cemetery on the hill next to the wildlife refuge. Let's go up there and see how peaceful it is.
last marker I saw was from 1891. That's been a while. Very peaceful up here on this hill. Let's head back into town. I've got a couple things I need to go do. So the sign says Mckay Creek National Wildlife Refuge was established in 1927 by President Calvin Coolidge as a refuge and breeding ground for birds. The 1,837 acre refuge overlooks Mckay Creek Reservoir, a U.S. Bureau of Reclamation water storage facility serving the irrigation needs of the Umatilla River Basin. This is a pretty interesting place down here, really peaceful and quiet. So I forgot to bring a canned cozy for my beverages, so I'm gonna go inside the store, see if I can find a used one. Do you say koozie or cozy? Let me know down there in the comment section. There we go, that should do the job. Let's see if we can find something else for something else I got planned. Okay, I got me a canned cozy and a couple other things for a little bit later today. Let's get back in the car and find somewhere else to stop. Stopped here at the general store for a couple things before we head back to camp. All right, I got a couple things from the store. Let's go back to camp. Welcome to Camp 1. This is where I'm staying for the week while I'm down here in Pendleton, Oregon, participating in the National Convention. Let's take a look around. This is my fine canvas tent. Got my bed rolled out. Got my power pack for the laptop and my cameras. Got this picnic table here in the shade. Let's take a look at the view out of the back side of the campsite. It's not a bad campsite. It's all the way in the back corner of the campground, and it's really quiet and peaceful. Not a lot of people come back here and bother me. I've been here in Pendleton now for almost a week, and I have scoured this town for an ice cream shop, and apparently the last one they had closed up about a year ago. There's no ice cream in this town. What am I gonna do? I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll have to give it a shot, and if not, we might have to drive way out of town for some ice cream. I'm gonna go grab some stuff out of the car. You wait right there. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make my own. Okay, so I haven't done this for about 20 years. How hard can it be? Let's figure it out. I bought this ice cream churn when I went on a tour with the Horseless Carriage Club. We went up to Black Diamond. I stopped at one of the antique stores, found this, and thought, you know what? I could use this. Let's take it apart. Lid. Got the paddle. And we got the canister. Should we put the ice in the bucket first, or put the ingredients in the canister? Let's put the ingredients in the canister. So my recipe calls for 2 cups of heavy cream. This is 1 pint, so it should be 2 cups. Let's see how accurate they are. Amazing, they actually sold me 2 cups of cream. And the recipe calls for 1 cup and 3/4 of milk. Put this in the canister. We want 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So I don't have a measuring cup to measure the sugar, but I have this pint jar, which should be 1 cup. So we'll just guess. Sure, that looks like 3/4 of a cup. Put that in the canister. Salt. That looks about right. This used to be my grandma's. I just checked the recipe. It said a pinch of salt. Oh bother. A teaspoon of vanilla. That's probably good enough. 2 egg yolks. It's 1. Here's number 2. Let's be a little more gentle with it this time. 2 cups of heavy cream, 1.5 cups of milk, 3/4 cup of sugar, pinch of salt, teaspoon of vanilla, 2 egg yolks. I think I got that just about right. I might be off a little bit, but who cares? Paddle. Lid. Let's clamp the handle on. Okay, we've got some rock salt for ice cream. Let's put it in the bucket. I don't know how much I'm supposed to put in, so maybe that'll work. Let's get to churning this thing. This is getting really hard to turn. It must be getting close. Let's take a look. It's definitely ice cream. I went out this morning and I picked up these berries with my own 2 hands. Well, there you go. If you can't buy ice cream, make it yourself. hope you enjoyed our little adventure today. Appreciate you following along. Until next time, let's keep this history in motion. Roll the credits.